Alright, so I'm starting up game 10 of my season, 9-0, just finishing a 4-game set with Chicago White Sox. So I'm going to actually play the whole game with you watching the game play itself, so enjoy. So let's try and set up the TV.
Always look at is defense. I mean, both teams have players that are rock solid defensively, but there are other players out there that might wind up being defensive liability. Let's see if that winds up coming into play.
All right, Soup, we'll hear from Rex in just a bit, but first let's get to our starting lineup for the visiting Chicago White Sox, and it's brought to us by State Farm. Call, click, or visit and start saving today. And there you see Juan Pierre settle in as we're just about ready to get things started.
This game I put in my relievers. So the strategy here is to bunch them in innings of 2 and 3 and shake up the series as it's exiting. So that the next time I play this team, they will not have a read on my last game with my pitching staff.
The pitch. And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. But this will land untouched. Line hard, but foul. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
The longer this at-bat goes, the more it swings into a hitter's favor.
Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. And that's going to find its way through, so the dangerous Pierre is aboard on the leadoff single. A.J. Pierzynski step in now, hoping to extend his hitting streak to 8 games here. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
And coming off that long duel to start the inning, you wonder if maybe he'll try to pitch to contact here.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
And you know that Pierre's itching to go down there at first.
But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Alright, sorry about that.
Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. Gonzalez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Carlos Quentin will get his first shot at it here. Foul back. Check on Pierre, now the pitch. 1-1.
And when you need a double play ball, I don't see the logic of working this guy up in the zone.
Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line and left.
That's a huge hit
A fair ball
for the
into
team
the corner.
at the end of the series.
wasting any time here in the first. That's a good swing there. And it
Completely
allows them to
wide
try
open
for
that
the
ball
lead.
is.
Now maybe they're one more hit away from jumping out to a quick 2-0 lead.
Ramon Castro digging with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to take the lead here in the early going. And looked pretty good on the monitor, but it's ruled a
I thought
inside
that
1-0.
they scored,
Already here at the top of the
but
first,
they
we're
didn't.
getting the sense that he's going to have a tight strike zone behind the pitch.
And if you're looking for a pitch up to hit a fly ball here, I don't think you're
So
going to
this
get
is a
one.
huge at bat
Changed
here.
things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And this pitch misses for a ball, and the Chicago catcher's back even at 2-2.
Oh, now what do you go back to here?
Ground out.
Fastball swung on and hit on the ground. A collision, and I believe
A huge play there. So I think my catcher is 100% 1-for-1 play at the plate for the season, which is a huge statistic when it comes to playoffs.
line down the left field. But this will be foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. Using the fastball exclusively here, it's 0-2.
And it looks like he's going to let his fastball be the one that gets him out of this jam.
Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And Lind will make the catch, and the side is retired. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. White Sox 0. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Starting lineup for the Blue Jays, as given by manager Cito Gaston, is there on your screen.
Leading off with Toronto.
Aaron Hill will step in now to kick things off.
So I'm actually
Swinging the ball line hard towards short. But a fine grab by the shortstop Ramirez as he takes away a hit, and there's one gone.
I'm going to warm up my pitcher and insert him in the second
He's looking to
inning.
extend his modest 6-game hitting streak.
And I went with a left, so I am going to go with. I'm not going to put a starter. I'm forced to go with a left, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my closing pitcher for just 2 innings.
And here's the first pitch. Now a hard liner towards short. And that's in there. Base hit. John Buck will dig in, and he's been rolling of late, getting an 8 straight to enter play. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1.
Ah, gotta keep the horse in the starting gate there, pal. Wait for that to come to you.
And a slider here.
It's a huge hit from the catcher
To center field
after
for
the
a
play
base
at the
hit.
plate.
And a good at-bat there, as that in fact stretches his hitting streak out to 9 games now. Jose Bautista steps in now.
Jose Bautista.
Comes set, now the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball 1-0.
And the one piece of good news here, this guy's a double play waiting to happen.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away.
Oh, you fuck. That was a very difficult play for me to hold off. I'm glad I didn't because it would have been awarded a strike. Now this one I'm going to go for a ball. Yeah.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Really gotta jump on
And this
guy
pitch
now,
as well,
Alfredo.
I'm also going to guess and estimate that it will be a ball.
Look back by Garcia now. The pitch.
No,
2-2
right down the plate. So now this third pitch here, this fifth pitch here, I have to try and make contact. And I did to the gap. That's going to be runs scored.
This is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And Pierre will have to
runners on second and third, another base hit can make this a big inning.
So it's second and third with one gone now. And here's the powerful Brian Wells. And now here's a ball grounded foul over toward third. He's set now to pick. Ball one.
He just hasn't been able to find it yet.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And now on the mound, you lose the advantage of strike one by missing with 2 straight.
And a liner foul into the seats down the
You
right
like the way
side.
that was there?
Here's the 2-2 offering. Now swing and fly ball.
Flare
And I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
did not send the runner.
Just didn't get enough of that one to get that
Sad
run.
to see Vernon Wallace not get 2 RBIs there. I think I'm going to blame myself
Now the hitter is working
for
on
the 4th pitch. As I was quite delayed on it.
Now a swing and a ball hit foul to first as the first base coach.
And
has-
still, you can see my stands are empty. And I'm going for my 10th win.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground.
That's going to be a ground out. Unfortunately, two runners left on
They
base.
get out of the inning before things explode. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second, and Toronto's off to the early 1-0 lead.
Leading on for the White Sox.
Paul Pinero leads things off now in the top half of the second.
So I'm going to put in downs. And then I'm going to switch to right-handeds.
Scott Downs.
Now, because of this game
Much
alone,
earlier than I think he ever anticipated.
I am going to consider getting a left-handed reliever in free agency.
The inner path for strike one. Now a swing and a sharp
And
ball
that
through the hole.
is going to be it for
Just past his outstretched glove for a base hit.
And this is a good way to answer
So-
back after going down a run in the bottom of the first. The leadoff man's out of here to begin the second, so they can work here at getting that run right back.
What I have to do now is quickly start someone with a right-handed pitch. And I'm gonna change up my strategy mid-game, up a run, but unfortunately,
Blows the fastball by him for strike one. Nobody out, runner on first.
Going right at him here.
I missed it.
Fastball by him.
And past the diving infielder, that's a base hit.
Well, you can tell he's just not loose out there yet. Just not in the groove. Sometimes
So in PlayStation 5 games,
then when you come out to the
psychological finishes to series may take an effect
Alex Rio.
later in the season, especially in the early goings.
Yeah, he needed that one.
So-
Something to give him a little confidence.
And a fastball that misses badly there. It's 1-1.
And it looks like it's just sort of taking him a while to find his rhythm.
Outside, 2-1.
And after the back-to-back singles, he's looking a little shaky out there right now.
And the slider hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And see you later, that one is gone. So a 3-run shot to left center as they have taken the lead. It's 3-1.
Oh, and this thing's right in the heart of the plate. Not the place to be. and he promptly deposits this one over the wall in left center.
Martin goes big in here. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
And boy, his location has really been an issue in the inning. That pitch is right down the middle.
And strike two now as Tien can't make contact there.
Now he's going to have to make an adjustment at the plate, maybe take a little length out of his swing.
But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he takes strike three called on the fastball, one gone. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Back to the top of the order now, and the team's catalyst one, Pierre's coming up. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. And Wells will make the catch out there for route number two.
These guys started the new year without a loss, but this one looks like it's going to be a bit tougher than the others.
A.J. Brzezinski tries again. He flew out his first time. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. 3 runs already home here. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Now he reaches and hits this one hard the other way. And this is going to get by Encarnacion down the line. It's a fair ball. And with that, he'll stretch that history as he's now getting 8 straight games. Carlos Quentin will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. Sean Camp.
That was pretty unfortunate.
Appearance of the season so far. Carlos Quentin stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Boy, tough call to get on your first pitch of the ball game. He's thinking that was a strike in the bullpen.
And a good eye there from the young slugger Quentin as it's 2-0 now. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Off-speed pitch, good for strike two.
Coming back from down 2-0 is the soft stuff that's worked him back to even.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Sox get 3 thanks to this 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 3-1 Chicago. We'll start things off in the bottom of the second. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch here is pulled on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Alex Gonzalez will be the batter. Alex Gonzalez. Garcia getting ahead with the fastball at strike one.
And remember that he's already got a couple of homers in this series. He'd like a third one here.
And the fastball is lined into center field. That's a base hit.
Not that bad a pitch there. This ball's in on his hands and he just muscles it into center field for a base hit. That's all about getting your hands to the ball quickly.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And here's the former double.
So I got the DH in the ninth full, which is a good strategy because now the pitcher has to face the rest of the lineup again.
They might get one.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. And ring him up. Strike three called on a fastball, and there are 2 gone.
Here's a spot where you get ahead with strike one, then work down, down, down in the zone. Some pretty tough locations right there.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and set to go to second baseman Aaron Hill. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center.
All right. So I got 1 hit
Pierre, and that ends the inning.
in the inning, but
They still trail it here 3-1.
not what I want. So
Ramon Castro ready to go here as we begin the third. First pitch on the way. In there at the knees, strike one.
This pitching staff's done a pretty good job with him in the series.
And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And Hill's going to look this one in for out number 1.
And this is a good lesson for young pitchers out there. You don't always have to get a swing through on every pitch. Here he throws a beautiful changeup to upset the hitter's timing and gets him to loft an easy pop-up.
and that's a safe. So Chicago's getting a lot of good plays going their way. I'm gonna have to try and capitalize mid-game here.
Job over there at first.
And
Let's start to throw the ball around when I think he knew he was safe, but he was hoping the first base umpire would think otherwise.
Paul Konerko is next, Dave, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And he takes a cold strike 2.
Ooh, and that one pretty much just burns off the outside edge.
On a good pitch there, gets Konerko swinging for out number 2.
Oh, and just a great pitch here on 2-2. That changeup just bottoms out right there. Very tough to do anything with that.
Gordon Beckham is at the plate as he watches ball 1. In there, 1-1.
Boy, he must have been looking off speed because that's as good a pitch as he'll see in this at-bat.
Foul back. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. And this is on the ground toward the hole.
oh, completely missed play there. Unfortunately,
And you wonder if this is a ball he simply should have held on to. Instead, he tries to force it to first, and I think they're going to score this a single and an error.
Two men on, 2 out, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting Alex Rios. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
And that bullpen's empty right now, so this is his mess to work out of.
Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and he flies
Fly
out.
out.
This is right out in front of the mound. Encarnacion is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. White Sox strand a couple, and the lead remains 3-1. John McDonald makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And then this is inside 1-0. Line into left center, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's an important at-bat for a leadoff hitter. Down a couple of runs, you gotta just get out there and try to get something started.
John Gordon will stand in. Base hit his first time around. Swing and a shot towards second.
Was caught.
Diving catch, and this
Huge
is a
catch.
double play.
Huge catch there.
He had a base hit, and it finds his second baseman's glove, and he says,
Batista is slowly becoming a great player this early season.
On the ground to second base. This
Another
could be
single.
two.
Huge
Guy
play
was
there.
by him for a base hit.
Unfortunately,
Throwing to third.
that was a
They
bad,
got him at third
bad,
base.
bad
be
move.
aggressive and take
I did not advance the runner from second. The AI, the artificial intelligence, did from the computer system. So unfortunately, that was a huge error. And I think it's going to be no. So now Vernon Wells got one man on instead of two.
Now the first pitch. Swinging the ball line
A
hard
huge
towards
play
third.
by
And
Vernon
that
Wells.
will get down for a base hit.
Excellent.
Adam Lind is again.
It's up to Adam Lind now. Huge play.
And that is going to be a base hit.
And another run scores. Excellent. So, down one run. Remember, I'm trying to go undefeated. It might be a foul ball. Yeah, it is. It's just a little delayed on it.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out the front there. Curveball can't get him. It shakes it 1-2. Low for a ball as he battles back from down 0-2 to even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
As my old colleague likes to say, juice is wild. 2 on, 2 out, a 2-2 count.
And a big strike
And I
there with
caught
the
looking there.
on base.
Hugely made a mistake.
Capitalizing
He should have swung for that.
1 run on
Okay, so camp has done well.
and a couple of men left.
So we're going to go into the bullpen.
Martian will
Now you can
stand
see
in now to get us
McGowan's got a
going.
little energy. Lich doesn't have any. So, what I can do is I can throw in a starter if I want to. And I think because my lefties had a bad start, I'm going to reinitialize my. I think I'm going to go with Ricky Romero.
And now the Blue Jays
I'm going to
get
put
a
him in
left-hander up,
mid-game,
throwing in
just
the
for an
ball.
inning or two. But hopefully this one is completed
Now a
without
swing
any
ball
man on base.
off to the right side. Hit high but foul as that will get him amongst the fans. Swinging a ball line softly to left.
And unfortunately, the curveball inside
There,
him
a
out
base
with.
hit.
This is something they have not been doing a whole lot of during this losing streak, and that's getting the leadoff man on base. Now they need to work on something else that's been lacking, and that's getting the guy home.
And they'll try and catch him by surprise here as he drops this one down. Throw, but they're not going to get Pierre. That's his specialty, the bunt single.
Just throwing away outs right now. He's obviously trying to give himself up, but instead, there are runners at first and second now with still nobody out.
A.J. Pierzynski stands in as he looks at a called strike. And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. This is swung on and popped up.
That's
Crossing
perfect
the
placement for
down
that
the
ball.
third. Encarnacion
We got
is
one
over
more to
and he's
go,
got
I'm
it
pretty
for the
sure.
first out of the inning.
I'd have after 2 straight singles, he needed a little something
Nope.
to slow the
I
momentum.
need a double
and
play
get the
ball
air
here.
by getting him to fish and pop something up.
Carlos Quentin is at the plate now. He's quickly behind 0-1.
Good setup there on the inside part of the plate. If they're smart, they'll keep trying to lock him up.
Well, this will land foul, shy of the wall. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they
Two
get
two.
to second.
Perfect.
On to the pitch.
That's exactly what I wanted.
Textbook 6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. So no run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. White Sox on top.
See, the Rangers have lost, which is good at the beginning of the season because I played them.
Alex Gonzalez will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Now a swing and a hard hit ball
It's a
back
huge
through the
single.
box. And that's past the diving infielder for a base hit.
Didn't take him long to get into the stretch here in the 4th. A first pitch single has him in trouble right out of the gate.
Lyle Overbeck will dig in here. Took a called 3rd strike his first time. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score.
And the way this game's going, I don't think either manager's going to do much.
That might be a home run. No. Close.
And this is pulled in by Pierre for the first down.
Well, he stayed out of the double play. That's the good news. The bad news is this flyout didn't achieve anything.
Aaron Hill will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
That's a home run. That's a massively crushed ball there. Approximately 390 yards or feet. Maybe 400 now. 403, 406. 416 feet. That's what I needed. He took the lead. I'm gonna have my starter jump into the game soon.
Fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Goes over to Caneco for out number 2.
I'm gonna get. Just wait. I'm gonna get my ice cream in a second after I just had some soup. Had some soup.
John Buck will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Oh,
And he's behind
should
0-1.
have waited a bit there. So now with the lead in hand, starting the starting pitcher, the rest of the game, I'm in a good situation to pitch for the win with my starter. So you don't see.
And this is tough duty here as a pitcher. This is the speed of the liner.
How can I put this?
When he squares up a hard fastball and sends it back up the box.
You don't see a wild card move like this done in the big leagues very often.
Jose Bautista will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. And this is line hard to deep left. Quentin is back to the track though as he pulls it in, and a sigh of relief as the side is retired. James Stryker recovers as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. It's now 4-3 Toronto. Standing to get things going for the White Sox, and then followed by Alexi Ramirez on the mound. Alexi Ramirez, come on out of the bullpen, this will be appearing in the 3rd game this season. Rolon Castro will stand in, 0-2 thus far. In there, and it's 0-1.
And here in the middle innings, why are they turning things over to another starter? Isn't that what the bullpen's for?
Now the ball slapped hard the opposite way.
Oh, completely missed there.
And now this is going to be big trouble out there. And he's
So,
in there with a double.
the strategy did not work right away.
And if you want to know how this
Unfortunately,
could be a game of inches with all this space out here.
as you can
there
see,
you go. You see the dive, but he can't
Oh.
quite pull it in. This gets by him for 2 bags.
Alexi Ramirez will dig in, 1 for 2 thus far. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a line drive to left. Gonzalez is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Making a bid for his second hit of the game here, and he certainly hit it hard enough, but this winds up finding the outfielder's glove. That's a tough break.
Swing and a bullet to the right side. That's in there, base hit. And that's going to push across the time run from second, and we're all even at 4 apiece.
Well, here in the middle innings now, we're right back where we started from. Good at bat there, and we're all tied again.
Gordon Beckham is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
And this looks like it's going to be another one of those nights where it's all about the offense.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
But if you're going to miss with a fastball, that's the spot to do it.
And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now.
And he's given them 3 straight fastballs, but it could very well be the curveball they call on here.
Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fastball and he...
Wow. Another hit.
And that's going to fall. The base hit. The throw to third. And he'll make it to third, and there are runners at the corners with only 1 out.
So I gotta get Romero out of here.
He's got the magic wand going
So
right now.
again, because I went to a lefty,
He's looking
I'm
awfully
gonna go to another lefty.
Here's the first offering. Alex Rio is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And this is near the line, but foul wide of third. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far, out toward right center. Bautista is there. Let's see if they test it. And that's going to be a sac fly and an RBI as he scores from third. Martin will step in, a base hit in his last time, and he gets ahead 0-1. And this is hit to the right side, but it'll wind up foul down the line at first. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Vernon Wells will dig in. He singled his last time around. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And the throw by Ramirez is in time, and there's 1 away. Offense, apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ballgame. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Now a ball lined to the right side. And that will find its way into right field.
Lucky he didn't catch that, so it's singles awarded.
And look where this pitch is, right in the happy zone. He loves that thing middle in, and he explodes right through it.
Edwin Encarnacion will dig in. 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now a hard liner.
It's excellent right there.
Base hit. Alex Gonzalez will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. First pitch coming. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit.
Base is loaded. This is what every person in the big leagues, other than a pitcher, well, a pitcher too, wants to go up to bat for this play right here. And who's up for me? Lyle Overbay.
Lyle Overbay.
Huge hitter.
2 out his last time up.
And clutch. Comes through with a single, 2 RBIs. First pitch. So I retook the lead, Lyle Overbay. Former Pittsburgh Pirate.
Aaron Hill is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
And these guys are going to be sorry to see that starter go. They had his number all night long.
Another home run for Aaron Hill. That one was longer than the other one. That one looks like 420, 425 feet. So clutch inning for my season. As you can see, a 3-run home run, 415 feet, so less distance than the first one.
This ball was pretty well struck. Thought he might have 2 off the bat, but that was a nice play in the alley to hold him to just a single.
John Buck stands in as he
So you can see how I swing for the first pitch every time, just naturally because of the skill that I'm playing on. It will also save me time, right? But some innings do last a long time because I just keep getting singles, right? I've gone through the order, in my last season, I've gone through the order only twice in my whole season. So this one I don't expect to go too far as well in the season.
Boy, and this 5th inning has just been a disaster from start to finish, and we're not even at the finish yet.
On the way. On the ground is short. This could be 2.
It's going to be a barehanded double play.
First in time, and just like that, the side is retired. The number 4 bias across the plate with the big ball being this 3-run home run. With the retired here tonight, it's the Blue Jays 9 and the White Sox 5. Juan Pierre will step in and lead things off for the White Sox here in the 6th.
I'm going to pitch one. Fuck. I gotta pitch through the. I have to pitch through the batter before I can switch.
You really need to pick up the pace offensively.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Good idea to take a strike here. You need base runners.
Swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. On the ground is second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. 1 down in the inning now, and that'll bring up the backstop, A.J. Pierzynski.
So now with the lead, I'm going to let Bedard finish this inning, and then I'm going to go to some of my relievers.
Now the first pitch. And this will be grounded foul down the line at first. And now Jeremy Accardo starts to crank it up in the Blue Jays bullpen. Jasinski can't come up with that one. It's 0-2 now.
Remember, he extended that hitting streak of his already, so he doesn't have that weight hanging over his head.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swinging a liner towards second. And a leaping effort at second, but it's over his glove and could be extra bases.
Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season. But that looks a little better there as this is a sharp base hit.
Carlos Quentin swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And he misses with it 1-1.
That's dangerous there. If you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate away, not on the inside half where the guy can turn on it.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Now a bullet foul as the third base coach had to give it the old Olay that time. You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, and he runs his fastball right in on the hands.
It's a huge pitch
Just what you call
right
locking the
there.
guy up.
Ramon Castro will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. Putter low, 1-1. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way. 2 out with a man at first. And this pitch misses for a ball, and the Chicago catcher's back even at 2-2.
2-2, 2 outs, 4-run lead. I think he comes right at it here. And now on 3-2 with 2 out, that runner on first.
Strike road.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let
So,
it
going for ice cream.
over. Vernon Wells set to lead it off when we come back as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. Vernon Wells started out for Toronto with Adam Lind following.
Now you can definitely see what's happened in this game. Not normal.
And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Boy, when you get a guy like this to miss that badly, you really have to fool him.
And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Dive, but it's just past his outstretched glove for a base hit.
That looked like a freebie there.
And the funny thing about this at-bat is he does everything wrong on this swing. I mean, first off, this pitch is out of the strike zone. And secondly, he tries to pull it instead of take it the other way. But what do you know? It pays off for him anyway.
Adam Lind will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Line into left field, and that's a base hit.
And a good job of hitting there as this one finds a hole between short and third, and now it's back-to-back hits here to start the inning.
Edwin Encarnacion will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a ball grounded foul off to the right side. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to Konerko, a double play.
Well, that'll take the starts right out of this rally. 2 straight hits to start the inning, but then he gets the important double play ball right here.
Alex Gonzalez will try and keep it going. 3 for 3 thus far. Swinging hot shot to the left side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Runs in. They'll get in there with a RBI double. Bay will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch to him. Goes the other way. This is line to left. Clinton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Well, the run will score in the inning on this RBI double. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th, and they double things up now at 10-5. Alexi Ramirez will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. Jeremy Pardo will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Alexi Ramirez will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. In there for strike 1.
And a key at bat here to start the 7th. They could really use a leadoff base runner.
And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Obviously still very early in the season, but he's yet to give up a run so far. So as a pitcher, you want to keep that clean sheet as long as possible, and he's got the first out of the inning here.
Number 14. So with 1 away, here's Paul Konerko. And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And this is
Fuck. Another hit, first hit. I've used like 6 pitchers this game. That's
Third
terrible.
ball game point, all of them singles, and it's certainly been tough out to this point.
Gordon Beckham will try and keep it going.
3 for 3 this guy's batted. Wow.
Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Diving effort, but this will just tip off his glove, and that's a base hit.
Wow.
Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
And there's hit number 4 in the game for him, and he just looks really dialed in up there.
Alex Rios.
What inning is it? It's top of the 7th. You have to go again, back. Your energy there. Energy there. Energy there. Only Sean Markham's available. Jason Frazier, and then I'm gonna have to figure out something else to close the game.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch
No
that
outs,
would have been a
1
strike
out.
anyway. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a ball grounded foul down near third. Comes set, now the pitch. A great pitch there as that completely
That's a
locked him up.
strikeout.
He's down on strike for the
Surprisingly.
second out.
Here's a look at this swing again using our State Farm Show motion camera. Does that bat break the plate? Yes, it does. That's the right call.
Mark Teahan at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And you're running out of chances here. You can't let this 7th inning rally go to waste.
And this is near the line, but foul wide of first. Another 0-2 coming. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second.
Missed.
Through into right field for a base hit.
Wow. Wow.
Juan
So,
Pierre will have a shot to do some
this
damage.
will not
Can't get them all back.
tie the game, but if a home run is hit
Couldn't
here,
quite find the zone. It's ball one.
And if these guys are serious about trying to get back into the ball game, this is the spot where they need to come through.
Ground ball towards the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. One run scores. The throw to the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score. A.J. Pierzynski will try again. 2 for 4 in the ball game, and this will be fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And here's a fastball called for strike 2.
Boy, and the way this one's gone, if you're a pitching coach, you might want to update your resume.
Down the line, but this will kick foul. Ready with another 0-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And that's a good start to the inning. They can't capitalize any further. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. And we'll have a new pitcher here as the right-hander J.J. Putz will make an appearance. And a ball 1-0. Takes this the other way to right, and he can't come up with it cleanly there in right. And that may have to bring this in off the wall. The relay throw, and seems Tad looking in time. He's in at third with a 3-base hit.
As soon as he sees where this thing's going to wind up, he flips on the afterburners, and he's able to make it all the way around the third with a leadoff triple. Track 8.
Runner 90 feet away with nobody out. And standing in is the shortstop, John McDonald.
perfect sacrifice fly.
Is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Easy as pie right here. After the leadoff triple, just a simple sacrifice fly gets the run home.
John Buck will stand in working on a 3-hit ball game now. Gets under it a bit as this is hit high in the air out toward left center. Settling under it now is Quentin, and he's got it for out number 2. Jose Bautista gives in the play.
Jose Bautista.
Now here's the first pitch. And he's able to go with a fastball nicely there as this is sliced into right for a base hit.
Baseball's not like fishing. You don't throw the little ones back. This is just a little flare, but look, he'll take it.
Burning well. Try again. 2 for 4 in the ball game. Here's the ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Rios has to retreat to the track, but he has it to his side of the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Blue Jays on top, 11-7. Carlos Quentin get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Okay, here we go. Let's throw in the closer.
Jason Frazier will come on and believe he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Carlos Quentin is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. Base is empty here with nobody out.
And you hate to see a call like that on the very first pitch you throw in the ball game.
In for a strike, it's 1-1.
And with the 3, 4, and 5 guys due up here in the 8th, the time would appear to be now to get this comeback rolling.
And this looked to be on the outside corner, but it's called a ball anyway. 2-1.
Boy, that looked pretty good. You hate to give this guy extra strikes to work with.
Bautista is there, and he'll bring this one in. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Ramon Castro will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Swing and a liner. In on the hands that time, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
As a hitting coach, that's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball right back up the middle. You need the bad habits when you try to pull everything. But here he just stays right on it and picks up a solid 1-out single.
Alexi Ramirez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Right field. Bautista is there, 2 down. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. And now ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Therefore it is Wells and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. Scoreboard operator got a break as the deficit holds at 11-7. Adam Lind will stride in. He singled in his last place appearance. Now a ball lining towards center field. And a base knock as that falls in front of Pierre.
And he continues to swing a hot bat in this one. That's 4 hits in the game for him.
Edwin Encarnacion get another shot to get into a double play his last time. Woods can really bring that heat as he jumps ahead of 1.
Looked like he was trying to pull that one. Gotta ride that one the other way.
No contact there from
Should have
Encarnacion. The count runs to 0-2 on.
sooner.
Looks like he's having trouble reaching that fastball away. I'd go right back there, maybe even a little further out.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Tina makes the stop. On to Canerco, a double play.
Well, this is certainly worth a second look. Check out how this double play got started. That's picture perfect right there.
Alex Gonzalez step in looking to remain perfect. He's already 4 for 4. Here's the first offering. And a foul ball straight back. Line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And Stu talked about boosting the old batting average. That's hit number 5 for him in this one. Have a game winner. Lyle Overbeck will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for Toronto. They're on top still, 11-7. Gordon Beckham will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth.
Second baseman.
Ninth inning underway as the first pitch misses for ball one. Now the 1-0 pitch.
And here in the ninth, it's going to take all hands on deck if these guys want to make a game of it.
And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1 now to the White Sox second baseman. Wow, he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
You gotta turn him loose now.
And now here's a ball grounded foul over toward third. Now here it comes. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Now a fastball, and it's hit on the ground is short. Go on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. A reminder to stick around after the ball game ends tonight. We'll have full highlights from this evening's contest right here on the show. Alex Rio will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. And that'll be taken down by Hill, and there are 2 away. Martin staying in as their last chance now. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
These guys are heading straight to the airport after the game, so they'll probably get a really quiet punch.
Foul back. And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. And this is 2-2.
He knew on that 0-2 count he didn't have to throw him a strike, at least not right away. But on 2-2 now, I think he's going to have to commit with one.
Oh, and he bobbles it. And
Oh, wow.
he can't recover in time. Juan Pierre will be the batter. He singled home a couple in his last at bat. And this ball will be chopped foul. Swing and a miss as he can't connect there, and now the Chi Sox are down to their final strike.
Now 1-2, this might be a spot where you want to bounce one.
But this will wind up foul, still 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Oh, and a little bit of an there. Still a strike away.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. And he'll go the other way with a fastball as this is on the ground.
A long battling game, back and forth, good game for the 10th win of the season. That offense.
Yeah, a couple of home runs in the ball game is pretty special. You could tell he was really dialed
The
in.
pitching
He
is
had a whale of a
awful,
game.
as you can see.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Matt
Right
Excursion,
there.
Dave Campbell, Rex
And
Hudler.
total
This has been a
7 pitchers.
presentation of
Romero
MLB
got the
10
win.
Show. For more, find us online at MLB10theshow.com. The Blue Jays come out on top, 11-7. Highlights from our game are coming up next. Good night from Toronto.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 11 runs on a whole bunch of hits. 2 errors. They left 10 men on base. White Sox, 7 runs on 19 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. The winning pitcher is Ricky Romero. His record is now 2-0. The loss goes to Freddie Garcia. He falls to 0-2. That was the ball game. 4 hours and 2 minutes. A reminder that extra subway.
Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. See ya.